score 1.7. Alicia Melton in third place, 15.24, 198.3. Dana in fourth place, 15.12, which is 195.9. Ashley Warren also on 15.12, which tops out our 5. Just running behind them, we've got Derek, Adam, Brendo, Jenny, Beck, Mac, Aiden, Jaden, Andrew and Brendan. Guys, those score sheets are here. Those bowlers in the top 5, if you'd like to, you may all warm up on lanes 9 and 10. And then after 5 minutes, we'll call stop to practice. The bowlers coming in will be able to practice on lanes 3 and 4, while 9 and 10 are just finishing up from the 8th frame. Alright, so we're looking for the top 5, shooting on the 9 and 10, the lanes 1 for practice.
I'll do the Stepladder.
Okay. Is it on? Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyone need any more practice? Yep. I hear your spare game is strong.
I thought the light was at 7 and 8. I use your thing? I'm waiting for this guy.
I would offer you mine, but I think it's about 3 sizes too big.
I'm just going to leave that in.
Join the live stream booth.
Yeah, Dave's supposed to be sitting next to me. Come here, baby. Sit your ass down, Dave. This is your Tony, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and watch the live stream from last night, and if you said anything bad about me,
I did.
I'm going to punch you in the cock on
I did.
Thursday night.
I did. I said some horrendous things about you, yeah. It's got that little bit of a delay, eh?
Oh, to YouTube.
Yeah, it's good. It was so hooky. Then you might get it to blend out.
we're just watching. Saw a hand.
Do we have a copy of the final standings?
No, Dave's got him.
Alrighty, welcome to the 2018 Gold Coast Cup Stepladder Finals. The first match is just about to go underway. So they are holding up on their practice. We have a tie for fourth position between Dina Buxton and Ashley Warren, both on 1,512. So this is technically the fourth versus fifth match, and the winner will advance to then versus third position, who is Alicia Melton. She finished on 1,524, just 12 pins ahead. The winner of that match would then advance to versus Beck Wadding, who finished second with 1,568. And the winner of that match will go into the grand final against Matt Watson, who finished with a score of a very nice 1,587. So 211.7 average for the 7 games of match play. We're in for some excellent bowling up ahead, so stay tuned. Joining me in the booth, Aiden Ruffy.
What up? So we're about to get underway here, I'm pretty sure. Everyone's finishing up practice.
We'll get the scores up in a moment. It's,
Let's get on with it. Like this one all over again.
names are being entered by David Kirby. It's been a beautiful weekend here on the Gold Coast. Great weather. Come on down if you want to watch the
There's the scores up
finals. There's the scores now.
One.
So Ashley on the right lane and
Dina on the left.
Dina on the left. There we go.
And brothers, you guys are good luck on this.
David Kirby's now taking over the booth.
Okay, so it's everybody's favourite commentary team back for the Stepladder Finals. David Kirby and yours truly, A. Ruffy.
Just want to thank Brian Fletcher and Gabby Vediger for running us through Matchplay.
So we have Dina here for the first shot of the match.
Missed that to the right for the bucket.
And lane 9's played a lot tighter than most of the tournament, so
One thing we haven't seen this weekend is the crowd.
yeah, it'll be a very joyous moment if we see it on the live pair. So this is Dina for the spare. And a great cover by Dina. As we have Mr. 4'8" himself, Ash Warren, starting on lane 10.
That must make Gabby 4'9".
Only when she's wearing heels.
About two. About this much taller than him when I'm in high heels, my 6-inch ones. Makes me feel dominant.
I'm not going anywhere with that. So he's bowled absolutely fantastic to get to 5th, so let's see what he does here in the first shot. Looks pretty good. Just a little light for a 2-pin.
Just didn't get back from the edge.
He'll take a routine spare on the 2-pin and shift over to the left lane.
So after 16 games, actually, Dina and Ashley ended up tying on both on 15-12. Just 2 pins in front of a 6th place Derek Adams, just missing out on the top 5 step ladder. 2 pins back from there was Adam Granderson, 15.08. So it was very tight for those top 7. With only 5 advancing through.
Wish it was the top 12, but anyway.
Where'd you come in? 12.
12.
That's okay, I ran out of talent on Saturday.
As I said, I didn't even have any to start with, that's why I done so good.
That's where I went wrong.
Ash, you're on the left lane, lane 9. And a great shot splitting the 8-9 from Ash Warren.
It's a nice trip 8.
I don't think so.
So those of you who have just tuned in, the top 15 stat ladder, the pinfall did drop, so the 15 players did start again.
Looks pretty swish.
Story of the weekend, flat 10.
Swede
left and right,
Tenpin is really living up to its name this weekend. That's for damn sure. Never
Don't be confused with Tenpin City.
No.
Wonderful centre down there too.
Yeah. If you're into that sort of thing.
How's darts?
Yeah, the darts there are fantastic, yeah. The electronic darts are the best. And a nice spare from Dina.
Converts that textbook.
Purple Power. So let's see what sort of move she makes on the left lane. I don't know if they can hear that music in the background. We've got a little bit of Britney going on. No, you won't. You won't. You're never going to hear the end of it anyway. It's got a lay. Chips the 4-pin. It's a good break.
That's been the hardest thing this weekend, is actually trying to catch those breaks.
Amen to that. When you get them, you really need to make the most of them because they don't happen often. So, just step up here for
it's not like whipping a 6-pin to the left.
Or a 1-2 like I did on the feature pair before. Yeah. And a nice spare from Dina. So I'm pretty sure Ash Warren's using a rotor grip. No rules exist. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And Dina using a Codex. Push. Wow.
He did mention to me before during warm-up that the lane 10 had changed dramatically.
Yeah. The pair's just, like, 9 and 10 is so odd. Been playing odd all weekend, so we've got 29 people joining us in right now, so make sure to smash that subscribe button.
And the share button.
And share, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to our voices?
Easy cover there for Ash.
So, if you want to get me and Dave on Rolling Thunder, make sure to share that.
Rolling Thunder would be a PG or G rated program.
This is a G-rated program.
Very G-rated. We're still on air.
I could be terrible. But on that note, we should do an adults only podcast on one of these. That'll be excellent. And Ashwine stepping up here on lane 9. It's got to go. And it does. What a great shot.
Future Mrs. Warren highly approved of that.
Yes, very much so. As he dances off to Britney Spears in the background where you can just see that. So if you have any questions for any of the guys, I'm more than happy to ask. What game is this? The
Ray
first
is
match.
the first match of the top 5, so it's 4 versus 5.
So still a little bit to go. Oh, I'm just scraping a little high for a 4-pin from Dina.
We actually do have 3 females in the top 5, so the men are outdone. Dina stepping up for the 4-pin.
Just keep getting messages about that. Alright.
Hello, Brian.
So there's a few people watching here, so a few people. Couple. Obviously people.
Gizmo, Troy Geary
Hey.
made it through the top 24.
Yeah.
Bowled exceptionally
Shout out
well
to
on
Troy.
Friday night.
He did, absolutely. Very tricky condition out here, so shout out to everyone who made the top 24, even the people who made the money exceptionally well. But here we have Dina in the 5th frame, working on back-to-back-to-back 9 spares. Hoping to kick the corner out. And it looks close. Apparently I'm
248.
terribly wrong from my angle. It's going to be a little tricky to
Is
get.
that the call you had when you left your hand when you left the 5-7-10 open?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks close, carry.
It was close. It hit at least it hit the 1, the 1-3. During looking at your scores, I don't think you did that very much, did you, Dave?
No, but I didn't leave the 5-7-10. That's the thing this weekend. Getting to the pocket has been okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been too difficult.
It's,
But slapping the 5-7-10 out's been quite difficult for me. I'm surprised no one's mentioned the 4-5-7-10 on lane 9. That was excellent.
I miss that.
Yeah, it was pretty brilliant. Yeah, but excruciatingly hard to get that corner out. Ash Warren looking to double up on the right lane. Whoa. And story of the weekend, right there. What a great shot by Ash Warren leaving the 10-pin. Maybe if he was a foot taller, he would have smacked that out, I reckon.
Well, you can't get much shorter.
No. Be midget territory, wouldn't it? Oh, an unusual miss from Mr. Warren.
Very uncharacteristic. It's
But hey, that makes it really interesting, leaving it a 2-pin match with Dina's 8 pins.
brings it back and tightens it up a little bit.
Very much so. Good for the viewers at home. Oh, we got another question, I think. Will Hooley. Usually 5-7. Let's see 5-7-10. 4-5.
I'm not too sure how you actually leave a 5-4-7-10, but I'm
well,
sure you found a way.
I don't fine. And it was on this very pair too, so
Ash seems to be a little bit rattled after that open throw. He's put that a little bit inside through the face. For the PBA spell.
there's no 9-pin, is there? No.
360.
360, I guess so. Get them all.
And down and out.
Great spare by Ash Warren there. And I can assure you, we are not allowed to say what Ash Warren just said to himself.
It started with when I grow up.
Okay. Dina up here looking to strike to maintain her lead. She got around it a little bit. Yeah, and a big washout, yeah.
Pressure is sure one.
Oh, for sure. A lot of money at stake here as well, so be very interesting how the bowlers handle it.
She takes the count. Still very close ball game.
And that'll give the lead back to Ash Warren. After he throws the next shot in the 7th.
9 and 10 would have to be the trickiest pair in the house.
Yeah, without question. 5 and 6 would probably run pretty close, but yeah, 9 and 10 definitely. Yeah. That looks a little better.
It's very good. But just a flat 10, just a 6 pin laying there in the flat gutter. You know, at this level now, you know, a single pin conversion is very textbook, very straightforward.
Very much so.
I really should see Dina here pick this up without any issues.
And usually when we say something like that,
I usually miss,
they flag.
but
With Dina covering there really nice. With Ash Warren to step up in the 7th, looking to take advantage of Dina's open in the 6th. So this shot here will be pretty telling for Mr. Warren. Yeah, what a great shot.
I don't think he liked that.
He was yelling something, but it's a strike nonetheless. So we have our...
So the winner of this match will take on
Alicia.
3rd seed, Alicia Melton.
She's down on 3 and 4 at the other end of the house, just throwing a bit of practice. Ash Warren looking to double up and really put his foot down here. Just gotta go.
He did
And a
like
great
that.
shot.
He stepped that one out.
Yeah, very much. Excellent shot there from Ash Warren. Crucial double. And Ash just reminding everyone at home, it's amazing what happens when you put it in the right spot. So,
Says the one with a little baby.
hey, and who's trying to make this non-G rated? As you see Dina, they're going a little bit higher, leaving a Tenpin as well, so it could break. So, do we have a prize fund updated, or is it as per the entry form?
No, there is an updated one.
Updated one? I was just going to see what the loser of this match takes home.
Try and
I'll try and-
source one of those now.
not over by any stretch yet. That's it's definitely swinging in the favour of Mr. Warren though. So Dina really needs a strike here. So we, and it's close. And another flat
Really?
10.
She really needed to carry that.
Yeah, very much, yeah.
So,
So we have Ray Trenham sourcing a payout for us. Whilst on that note, I'd like to give a big shout out to Tweed, Ray and his team here. They've done a fantastic job. As always. And of course, Mr. Dave Kirby sitting beside me always does a fantastic job at this event as well. So I'm sure everyone will agree. Bad bowling or not. As per, yeah, cool. So it'll be as per the entry form, which I'll get open now. So the 5th place will be taking home $900. So nice little takeaway.
and every dollar.
And a great shot with future Mrs. Warren approving of that really nicely with a good 3-bagger. And again, guys, if you want to see us on Fox Sports Network, smash that share button and I'm sure it'll happen eventually for me and Dave. Cut us a break. He's got a lot of kids, so, and I'm working on it.
Thank you, Rebecca. A lot of credit does have to go to Ray and Michelle down here at Tweed this year.
Done an absolutely
There were
awesome
some
job.
personal changes with my life, so I couldn't commit a total amount of time to it. So,
But hell, he's still here in the booth and doing a fantastic job because he has the body for Calvin Klein, but the face for radio. That's why he's sitting right here behind me. And a great spare there from Ash.
Ash will definitely move on.
Yes, he will. So the least Ash will take home now would be 4th, and that will be $1,000. And a great payout as well. I wouldn't have minded $1,000 in my pocket, but anyway. Yeah, and a great shot there to finish by the looks of that. Smacking the 9 out late and leaving one in the gutter.
Yeah, left a few on the deck.
And a very nice game with 207, and believe me on this, it is difficult to get even there, so great game.
A 207 would basically equate to about a 260.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
It
when
is,
you go to league and you've shot a 260, think of a 207.
207, yeah. And Dina to finish up here.
Great little
And
carry there on the
of
7
course-
from Dina.
Of course, when
Gonna
it
try and
doesn't
finish
count,
strong.
she will always carry, so...
So Ashley will be taking on the incoming Alicia Melton.
She's just finishing up talking to her
Yeah.
husband, Shane Melton, and fellow Animals Pro Shop staff member, Bradley Hayes. Who's always looking like he's thinking for some reason. I have no idea why. And
I don't know if it's
of
thinking
course it
about
starts
hair
to
colour.
mix up now as you see the sarcastic smile on Dina's face.
You can get him, Dina.
And one thing that Dina can take away from this is she's still taller than the guy in 4th. But you guys can't see that, but Ash is very short.
That's
If you
okay.
don't
We
know
are
Mr.
going to
Warren.
have a very short match coming up
We,
next.
we will.
It's
4 foot 8
the
versus
shortest.
5 feet.
The shortest. First A little shorter.
Are you?
Yes, Alicia is shorter than
This
than
just
Ashley.
this just in the booth. Alicia Melton is actually shorter than Ash Warren. Unbelievable. Who knew?
Unbelievable.
Great stats for tail of the tape on our live stream here, where we have 50 people watching. So I'd like to thank everyone who's tuning in to listen to our ugly mugs.
Congratulations, Ash. Moving on to the next one.
How much more money is that now?
You can finish with $1,000 at the worst.
I'm sure you don't need
So
to-
Ash trying to pay off his wedding here.
Was it a straight the wedding?
More money the better. It's gonna be an expensive wedding.
Are they tight? Are they tight as qualifying as well? 9 and 10? Or 9, 10 still? Is 9 still tighter than 10? Yeah.
10 starting to open up a little bit. It's touchy.
Yes. Looks touchy, yeah. So again, any questions for the guys that bowl or anything like that? I'll try and catch them as Dave Kirby's just setting up the other match with Alicia Melton. Going to start practice. Get a couple of shots on each lane, I would imagine. How many shots? How many shots does she get?
She'll get a couple of.
Couple of practice shots on each lane. Cool. So Alicia Melton, the 3 seed, just finishing off a bit of practice on the feature pair for the Stepladder final.
Yeah, so we'll just get those score grids there fixed up. Alicia has elected to start the match, so she'll be starting on the left lane, lane 90.
So short versus short here as they shake hands behind the camera. And Alicia will start on the left lane. Just a reminder, she does get 8 pins as well. Starting the match with a Diesel Torque. Oh, and a great
good
flush
choice.
shot.
Milkman. Hi, Milkman. Up on the Sunshine Coast, we're running a 10k event. Actually, literally running, like jogging, one foot in front of the other.
Not a
Early.
10 grand event.
Yeah, early on a
Otherwise,
Sunday morning.
We'll be there as Ash Warren steps up. And going a little light for the 245.
So I'd just like to send out a nice little shout out to the Jenkins family. Miss you guys, hope to catch up with you soon.
So we have Ash Warren to spare the 345, which he covers really nicely.
Leaves 2 in the right hand gutter just for good measure.
So as you can see there, guys, just a little bit of height difference in this match. But definitely a difference in rev rate. Oh, and Leash going a little bit high for a 6-7 split.
Oh, that's
So-
nice that we can bring the action to your living room there, Shane. virtual reality.
Well, it looks
Let's
close.
try.
Oh, and what a great spare by Alicia Melton. And I finally get my split conversion on a live pair. Thank the Lord. So what a great spare.
That's how you do it, people. Textbook. Slide the 6 straight over to the 7.
So Ash Warren will step up here on lane 9, the tighter of the two. Going to pick up where he left off on this lane. Oh, and a nasty split there as well from Ash.
4, 6, 9.
Ash through match play spared the 4, 6, 7. So not an unquestionable spare here, but definitely a difficult one.
It's almost like the Greeks ran out of money and forgot to build their
Almost,
rest of their
yeah.
church.
Well. I'm just not even going to go anywhere with that terrible joke. As Alicia steps up.
Dad jokes are us.
Yeah, it's excellent. And here's Alicia on the left lane.
Inside. Yep. Just a touch high for a 4-pin.
So I'm not sure what Ash Warren's going to do here, but I would assume that he would just, throw it a little better.
Not rocket science, is it? Thank you, Hammer.
And here's Ash Warren. And an excellent shot. And that'll tighten this match right back up if he decides to double. As Alicia steps up on the right lane.
For those of you who do not know, too, this is the 5th. This weekend is actually the 5th year since the inauguration of the Gold Coast Tenpin Cup. It started back in 2013. That year, Ash Warren was actually in the Stepladder final and placed 3rd. Alicia just picked up a nice mixer.
That was the I just missed a Stepladder, coming 6th. So
held down up there at Robina, and Anthony Hamilton was our inaugural winner. So 2nd was Jason Walsh, not bowling this weekend.
You see Ash looking to double up here and tighten up this match.
Ooh, he likes it.
And scoused the 10. I thought we were going to see the crab make an appearance there, but we'll have to wait for another day.
We may have to dangle some bait.
Yeah. As long as it's not a crab pot in there, I think we're good.
Wouldn't be Alaskan crab, they're too big. Ash is small. Probably an opie.
More like a hermit crab.
More like a opie.
Yeah, I think he has good posture, so it couldn't be a hermit crab, I guess. And a great shot there by Alicia.
Absolutely love that. Walked it off.
Mm-hmm.
Carries the 7-9. It did look a little bit late there.
But it will be an absolute travesty if we don't see the crab make an appearance.
Castle, we will look to see what ball Ash is using.
Ash is using a round one, yeah. I was kindly reminded there by Shane Melton.
It's got holes in it.
He's using a No Rules Exist. As he buries the pocket once more for a 3-bagger. Great shot by Ash. He's really winding the screws up on the tightness of this, so what a great shot. So No Rules Exist, right? Yes. We were just talking about the crab, so It'd be an absolute travesty if it doesn't happen on the live pair. Okay, well apparently we will not see the crab. Unless he wins. So
There we go, there we have it, folks.
if
If you want to see the crab, you've got to start rooting for Ash Warren.
exactly right. As Alicia again leaves the 6-7. Oh sorry, yeah, the 6-7.
We all like the crab.
Ah, who doesn't like the crab?
Can't you do it again?
It's close. Yeah, just taking the 6-pin this time, so Ash will be looking to take advantage of that open and give himself 4-bagger. What was that?
Let's hope not. Camera?
That's gotta go. Not quite getting the Tenpin at that time.
Lost in transit.
Yeah. Messenger just falling off the back there, so Ash will take a routine spare on the Tenpin. And that'll bring this match pretty much even.
Of course, Alicia does have the 8-pin start. Plenty of females bowling this year. The numbers for the female contingent are up, which is fantastic. We actually had 7 females make it through the top 24 this morning.
I'm still working on the 8 pins for men. So
Yeah, you had a suggestion for that yesterday morning, which we will not repeat on air.
We shall not.
But please, if you're meant to know, hit me a message and I'll let you know. But out of those 7 that made top 24, 5 got through to the top 15.
Yeah.
With 3 of those then coming through the top 5 Stepladder. So,
Oh, and Leash
ladies,
just leaving the 10, going through the face.
the ladies have absolutely destroyed this pattern this weekend, which is fantastic, and
Yeah.
showing the men how it's done.
Yeah, it's been quite good. I'm a big fan of the 8 pins, I guess. Sometimes. In most cases. Except if I'm versing one of them.
Which night you didn't make the final.
Nah. Please, I was just lucky to make it through qualifying. As we have the defending champion up the other end of the center off camera, starting a little bit of practice for her match, as she's the number 2 seed. But we'll have Ash looking to pretty much take a 2-pin lead if he happens to strike here. Looks pretty good. Oh, and another ring in 10, so
75 pins separated first to 5th.
this spare will put Ash 1 pin ahead of Alicia with her 8, so another nice tight match for you guys at home to watch. And if anyone wants to know what ball he's using for his spare, it is a hot cell.
Extra foot height for better carry.
Just said that
Yes.
before. It's a great equation.
We're
As,
not making the same error he made in that previous match.
No.
Whipping that.
no, so with that, Mr. Warren will take a 1-pin lead.
Now they're going to win by 1.
Or in my case, lose by about 100.
So Animals Pro Shop staff, Brad Hales,
And an excellent
Sending
shot.
through some encouragement for Alicia, seems to have worked.
Great shot by Alicia, collapsing the 4-9.
Big shout out to Animal and Carol, big supporters of bowling
Absolutely.
in this country. Obviously the Hammer
Distributors,
distributors
yeah.
up at Caboolture.
And great centre too.
Lord Brian Bates runs a fantastic establishment up there on the north side of Brisbane.
Master Bates. Oh, it's gone wide. Oh, it just...
Almost came in the back door.
Yeah.
You can see the 4-pin there. Just had a bit of a nudge. Just
So,
wasn't able to chip.
So Ash will try and scoot over to the left-hand side of the head pin and make this spare. Still a tight match, so interesting where it goes from here. It's got a hook. Oh, and he leaves the 4-pin. Very crucial error there by Ash, so...
Well, we can ask the future Mrs. Warren on that one. We'll leave Ash to gather his thoughts.
And a great shot there from Alicia Melton, absolutely burying it for the
So
double.
we just posed that question to Gabby, and all we got was a cheeky smile and nothing. So safe to say they do indoor sports.
And it's a known fact that shorter people absorb less sunlight than the others, so they seem to catch more shade.
Because pricks like you throw too much.
Hey, it's got to go. And a great church, and that'll pretty much seal Ash's fate in fourth. As long as something crazy doesn't happen.
I've seen quite a few people pick up 4 this weekend.
Yeah, so let's hope for the spare for Ash.
He's gone to bounce it out on the left-hand side.
And he does not, so it's pretty much mathematically over. Ash can go off the sheet for 187, so pretty much just needs to stay behind the foul line and out of the channel, and Alicia will be moving on to face back Wadding. And there you have it.
There it is.
Great shot. So Ash Warren will be finishing in 4th place.
Taking home
1,000 Dara. So a good win nevertheless. And I'm sure
And
going to the
Ash
wedding.
has just left some dead wood. Right smack bang in the middle of the lane.
Gabby confirming that's the only dead wood that Ash has.
No comment.
We're almost at dinner for 2.
We're almost at dinner for 2, so if you're just tuning in, Alicia will be moving on to, it will be 2nd versus 3rd. As you see, Ray Trenham there doing a little bit of maintenance.
And he's with that 10-pin.
As it does not matter. Throwing his thumb tape in disgust. But I'm sure when he...
Congratulations to Alicia Melton.
And a nice show of sportsmanship there.
At least you did have to reach up for that one.
I suppose in this tournament situation, Ashley has just come up that little bit.
From the future Mrs. Warren herself. Absolutely giving it to her future husband. Love it.
It's not a privilege in this
So
relationship, it's a right.
Yes, she definitely wears the pants.
So as you see...
Her pants are longer.
With high heels on.
So we do have Beck Whiting moving over to feature pair.
The defending champion.
She will get a couple of balls on either lane.
Yeah. And 1st and 2nd from the Ladies Classic earlier this year.
Well, there you go.
So a little bit of rivalry, I guess you could say. As Beck's just going to get a couple of Expected, yeah, so.
Alicia second, so that was only last month in July up at Caboolture.
Yes, that's right.
If you want to relive that action, make sure you check out Cab Bowl Live on YouTube.
Can you just put poker and egg on?
Come up a little short. Come up a little short. All good. Hold on.
So again, as we got a little bit of practice here for Beck, I'd like to remind everyone to smash that subscribe button and the share button, and start the hashtag Kirby Ruffy for Fox Sports.
Okay. Sure. We lost to
Maybe exit players interview. So I'd like to thank the 61 viewers that we have currently watching with us. Really, thanks, guys. Really appreciate you guys tuning in on a Sunday afternoon. Alright, so it looks like Alicia's going to start here again, which means she'll start on the left lane.
quick chat to the last. Okay.
How'd you find the
So
left lane?
We do have here Dina Buxton finishing fifth.
So how'd you find the left lane? Still tight as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a very good run this weekend in some very challenging conditions.
Very challenging. Taking out the corner pins, definitely challenging.
Much harder than last year.
Definitely harder.
Yeah. I think that seems to be the general consensus this year. It's been tough, but you got through to the top 5 step ladder, a feat that 85 other bowlers did not do.
Especially the two in the booth.
Yeah. So from all of us, we'd like to congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
We hope to see you all back next year.
I will. I'll
Excellent, excellent. We heard it here first.
Yes.
Dina Buxton back to make the step ladder next year.
And it's not Dana, it's Dina.
That's it.
It's Dina.
Yep.
Thank you, Dina.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we had Beck Wadding just wrap an absolute mad 10-pin on the right lane as Alicia steps up here on lane 10, using the same ball.
And carries the left-hand side
Great shot.
again.
Nice light mixer there from Alicia Melton.
Looks like the girls are going to change up their play preference themselves.
So Beck Wadding, I believe, using a GB3 Pearl, so from Ebonite. I know my balls, Dave.
Sure you play with them a lot.
That I do.
Oh, we have Crypto, the fire brick, from Asheville, North Carolina. Welcome, friend.
Welcome.
Numbers are getting up there, viewers, so welcome to you all. For those of you who have just joined us, this is the
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals, yes.
As Alicia goes a little bit light. What a stone 8.
Currently you are watching second seed Beck Wadding taking on Alicia Melton from third seed. Alicia just did take out Ash Warren. And we just heard from Dina Buxton finishing in fifth.
So waiting in the wings over there is the human traffic cone himself. Not sporting the orange shirt, but Matt Watson.
He doesn't care for safety today.
No.
He's out to destroy people.
Definitely not, yeah.
He's bowled exceptionally well.
Yeah, he was throwing
top
absolute
24.
absolute
Yeah.
berries. in match play. So, and an absolute ripper of a 10-pin there from Beck as well. So,
It was the only player through match play actually to not shoot under 200.
yeah, so a picture of consistency from Mr. Watson over through qualifying. So, and it's good to see the man from WA bowling so well. And a nice spare there from Beck Wadding. I'm pretty sure she hasn't missed a 10-pin all tournament. She hasn't missed one, right? She hasn't missed one? 58. Yeah. How many? And 58 10-pins. So 83 out of 83 single pin conversions from Beck Wadding this weekend as Alicia Melton just absolutely hammers the pocket, pun intended.
So that is dead-eye accuracy from Beck Wadding this weekend.
Yeah.
100% single pin, but an astonishing 58 10-pins out of 83 singles. So there we go, people. Corners are tough to kick out.
As you just see there. Sporting the sarcastic smile that everyone else had.
Typically, execs keeping track of spec.
And I'm sure you guys heard that other great pun intended by Miss Gabby Vettiger.
Oh, 59.
59. So. That's wrong. You got 100.
Better commentary team than a Sunday Arvo footy. Well, if you're watching Channel 9, damn straight.
Yeah.
If you're watching Fox Sports, no, Fox Sports are pretty damn good. Hello. Hit, hit, wink, wink.
And just a reminder, Fox Sports Network, we are free anytime you would like to call. As we have Alicia.
Covers the 9-pin nicely.
And so pretty much the 8 pins here is absolutely pointless because both bowlers get it.
So Beck is running on back-to-back nines.
Yeah. All 10 pins.
Will this be 10-pin number 60?
And no, try to move there.
That's the problem. Like you wrap a few 10 pins, leave a flat 10, you make it correction.
And
only a minor one.
Yeah.
And you get punished for it.
So I would assume that Beck tried to go a little wider there just to get a little mix, but unfortunately leaving the 2, 5, 8. She looks to convert here.
Ooh.
And it covers massively convincingly. So
that 5-pin was never in doubt.
We all knew she had it when it fell over. So as Alicia steps up.
Alicia does have a 15-pin lead heading into the 6th frame.
Oh, and it's close.
And tuck that one.
They're sitting a little straighter, so I can't see from them.
Straighter is greater. More corners than an F1 track if you set up. Well, this weekend, Melton, I'd have to agree. It's been tough. Same for everyone. But really, it is come down to your spare game.
And that will closen up this match for you all at home.
And talking about spare, you just look at Beck Wadding's spare percentages for the weekend.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, that's right. As she's changing balls here to a verdict pearl.
They're trying to get a better read, better shape down low.
And hopefully kick out that corner.
Post the shot.
And she does. What a great shot to take advantage of Alicia's open frame there. And winding the screws once again to tighten up this match. So
we in the 5 events we've had for Gold Coast Cup, no one's gone back to back as yet. So Becky's aiming to do that. She is doing all the right things to put herself in that position.
Absolutely. As Alicia looks up here, and that looks inside as
Yeah,
well.
Inside, definitely inside. Just getting a little bit tight there, trying to steer the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it come off the fingers and roll.
Yeah. And it's hard. There's a lot of money on the line here as well, so I'm just about to check that myself. So my phone is jammed. No, it's not. So whoever...
She picks up that 3-6 easily.
So the loser of this match will take home $1,500 and the third place trophy.
You should see the trophies this year.
They
We haven't brought them out yet.
Yeah, no, I've seen them.
You've seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're pretty special.
Yeah, they are pretty schmicko. And that looks in. And another
there we
flat
go.
corner
There's
as well.
that number 60.
It will be number 60.
Yeah, we'll have to take it out.
So, uh-oh. Oh, and the first one of the weekend. And it couldn't come at a worse time for Beck Wadding. Now Alicia is looking to really put her foot down as she still has a 4-pin lead. Actually a 14-pin lead now. Looking to make it 24. So it couldn't come at a worse time for Beck. Oh, and an absolute smashing Tenpin with her own. So with a spare here, she will take a 23-pin lead.
Okay. Yes.
As it looks pretty close. Very good spare from Alicia Melton.
That's going to be...
So Beck Wadding really...
Trying to get going again after that. The first single
Oh, it
pin
looks
this
inside. And gets a 4-pin.
Weekend. 4-pin looks good, 4-pin gone.
In the States too. Yeah. Commentary is fantastic, by the way.
13-pin.
Commentary is fantastic.
13-pin game here, so anything can happen. Both girls have the 8-pin, so it is a scratch match.
Oh, and that's got to go. Oh, no, good break, leaving the 6-pin there. Almost crossing over for Brooklyn, which was everybody's best friend this weekend, I can assure you. As Maddie Watson is warming up on the other side of the centre there as your number 1 seed. So, still a big question mark on who's going to win this match, but I'm assuring you it'll be a woman.
Very observant.
Yes.
Did you go to Specsavers?
I did not. I went to OPSM.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
I should have.
So if that can strike here, it will bring the match a lot closer. It really needs to try and carry that thing. He doesn't like it. Crosses over.
Oh, and that's pretty much going to seal her fate.
Might be game over.
Yeah, the pair's really tight. The pair's been tight all weekend. Yeah.
Really brings it back out of the pit.
But that is looking like game over. Foul line, and Alicia will be moving on. Never have I seen back-to-back fouls to lose a match, so I'm thinking she's pretty safe with that. Which, that's enough.
Very because that's all she needed was 8.
That's enough. So Alicia will be moving on, and Beck Wadding with another great run, the defending champion, will finish third for $1,500.
Just right in the gutter. Right in the gutter.
We had that up for
It'll go back up when the finals come up, I'm sure.
that. Back there, just finishing off. Again, there's nothing on there.
So, as we just finish off here, Matty Watson will finish off his practice up the other end of the house. And it will be an interesting final, guys, so don't go anywhere.
Straight down
nice.
the middle. Alicia will move on. 189 to 174. So give us a few moments there, folks. We will. Matt Watson will make his way down. Make his way down to our feature pair. Have his few balls warm up.
And if you want a hashtag that he will see, just go ahead and hashtag human traffic cone. Here
So
he
we
is, the
have
big
here-
man for
So
WA.
whilst we do wait,
Oh.
we do have
Ash Warren in the booth,
Ash Warren with
finishing fourth, taking home $1,000.
Ching ching.
Chin
us.
chin.
Not too shabby from the man from the mountain.
Oh, it's a long way.
Long way. Now there was a question asked
Yeah,
earlier.
that was, yeah.
So why is it that Ash is still so white since moving to Queensland? Do they not go outside into the bar? Mr. Jenkins has asked. We did ask your future wife, and we come to the conclusion that you play indoor
He
sports.
has to go outside when I toilet train him. I have to let him outside every now and then.
Yes. You don't want him making a mess inside.
I work indoors. I play Tenpin bowling as a sport. Well, that's probably 2 reasons why I'm so white.
Yeah, so congratulations, finishing 4th this weekend. Very tough conditions.
Oh, tough is an understatement. It was a grind and a half.
Yeah. So you really didn't have any room for error, did you?
Especially on 9 and 10. I was lucky enough to finish on 9 and 10 during match play and did throw it to 20 something, I think, to finish in match play. And the lanes have just transitioned.
You did have a 223, yeah.
Lane 10 just seems to have a big hook spot. But if you do tug it that little bit inside and catch the oil in the middle, you're just going to aquaplane the ball and just
Straight
leave
through
a
the
bucket. Yeah. So,
Sorry, just looking at a photo with Ash and Gabby.
and how
Gabby with
tanned
heels on.
and how tanned I am compared to Gabby.
Well, that is true. He looks darker than you. It's the makeup. It's the fluorescent light. So no, I just wanted to catch your take on how the weekend went. So
Oh, it's incredibly tough position. You added the plastic twister pins, and it makes it even more tough. Sparing was an absolute premium this weekend, and if you can string 3 or 4 strikes, get that 220, 230 game, you're guaranteed to jump a long way. Why do they call me Stumpy? Well, they don't really call me Stumpy, but it's because I'm so short.
not because of the deadwood.
Not because of Deadwood. No. Although I like bringing back a bit of Deadwood.
Alrighty. So thank you, Ash. Good luck.
Mate.
Congratulations.
Let's get back out on Rocky. See you later on Rocky. Get back in.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, I can't believe he's walking away. I was going to send a question.
Here we go, folks. This is the championship match. Alicia Melton taking on Matt Watson.
Sorry guys, on dad duty, and I am back now, full time in the booth, as we have Matt Watson to start on the
Good to see you
main
brought
tent.
back your sippy cup.
And an absolutely smashing shot from Mr. Watson. Height, not a problem, standing at about 6 foot, unlike our other competitors here in Stepladder.
That's about 3 foot taller than Nash.
I believe Matt Watson is using a Storm Code Red, and Alicia opting to stay with the Diesel Torque there. Oh, and almost.
It was there.
She got the 710 out, unlike a Aiden Ruffy earlier on this pair.
And there was also one last night as well.
Was there really?
There was.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
On lane 9. In D squad last night, it was a 5-7-10.
So we have Leaf to wrap up the 5 pin here, which is
Textbook.
fine. So the
white belt that Matt is wearing should be given a foul apparently, according to one of our viewers.
Matt is a
Well, yesterday he was a walking traffic cone.
Matt is a picture of fashion.
We are not sure if Matt is playing golf or actually bowling at the moment.
By his arm swing, probably both. As you see him stepping up here in the second frame, looking to double up and take an early lead. Oh, and a smoking 9 pin from Mr. Watson. Oh, what a great shot there. As he'll look to convert. And have a 1 pin lead.
And the players do currently have the entire centre to themselves. We'd like to thank obviously Ray and the team here at Congo Tweed Tenpin for
Always do a fantastic job.
showing the courtesy to the players, and
Absolutely.
you know, and it's a credit to them. Everything has ran smoothly. Do have a shout out though to Gary down the back, the technician last night. No one knew this, but I did find out last night. There was a machine breakdown in between squads. So
Oh, the Ripper Tenpin too.
he did a complete change of a cushion in the machine in 10 minutes, whilst the lanes were being oiled to make sure that D squad went on, so all 16 lanes could be used. So that was credit to Gary down there, and the hard work and commitment that the boys put in to make sure that the event ran on.
And
no issues.
With no issues, just like Alicia's spare there. And my math is horrible, so she will have a 7 pin lead because of the 8.
Don't forget the 8.
I shall not.
Your math was horrible yesterday too, when you thought the ball was going to carry and you left 3. 3 in the middle.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's
Thanks.
okay.
Thank you for that. On another note, we got Matt Watson in the 3rd frame. Looking to smack the 9 pin out. So looks close.
Looks good.
And
6 pin
just
just sat up there in the gutter.
just when you think it's going to carry, does not. Do we have a recommendation on ball for 2-handers? I have a recommendation for them to put the thumb in the ball, but that's just me.
I'd probably go with the brown one to start with.
Yes.
No, sorry, Cody. No,
Yeah, textbook spare there from Matt.
the best thing we could suggest you speak to your pro shop operator,
Yeah.
or you know your coach in your area, and they will definitely guide you in the right direction to putting the right ball in your hand.
Yeah. It's got to go. Oh, and leaving a 2-4 there from Alicia Melton, so
We will make sure George gets his belt back.
I guess we're talking about George Ferlingus, a former winner here, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he did win in 2014.
So, back when he wasn't an old man, I'm afraid. And Alicia with a nice spare there. Going back to back-to-back spares to open the final match of the Gold Coast Cup. So just tuning in.
This is winner take all, $3,000 for the winner.
$2,000 for second. And obviously a free entry into 2019 Gold Coast Cup. Which is... Sorry, just laughing at the comments here. Okay, and here goes Matt Watson. And an excellent shot. Kicks out the 10 pin.
That will take him to the front.
By 4 pins.
Hashtag part-timers.
Yes. Hashtag part-timers, exactly.
It's good to see the man coming.
He's a golf hack that bowls.
Yes.
How did he go?
Oh, and a little bit through the face there from Alicia Melton, leaving a 4-7. So she'll look to spare here. Taking a urethane ball to make the spare, which she does nicely. And you can really tell the height difference there, Dave.
So I'd just like to give a bit of a shout out there to William Bull. Standing about 10 feet behind us, listening to us. Live on YouTube, just like you all are.
Getting our view count up. And just a reminder, hashtag Kirby Ruffy for Fox Sports. As Matt Watson steps up, and another ring and 10 pin. So, if you thought the women were just leaving flat 10s, it does not matter about your rev rate here.
That looked about as good as his golf game with a slice.
I've actually never seen him play golf,
Neither have
but
I,
I can assure you I'm probably better.
oh no, I wouldn't have any talent for it.
Just like bowling, I guess.
Yeah, I ran out of that. Got old, had kids.
There's Matty. Oh no. Okay. I heard him say something and I thought he flagged it, but apparently not. And he will take off the spare. As Alicia Melton steps up on the left lane here. Looking for the first strike of the match for her.
Well, the message just come through, wanting to know if I would like brisket for dinner on Tuesday. Of course I would. Who wouldn't like brisket for dinner?
Gets the 4 out late.
Do you think Matt can use his prize money to buy himself a new set of batteries?
I have no idea.
Does he not have any?
No, he does. They're just very faint.
So I was thinking more like a wig. I'm gonna say, here's my best.
Alicia
If
Melton
you're cooking
picks
a
up-
brisket, please do something to Toowoomba. I will PM you my address.
So Alicia Melton taking the spare there. A clean game so far from her.
3 pins in it.
And a very tight one. Obviously with Alicia getting the 8 pins. The 8 pins non-equality bonus.
8 pins have really pushed the cut number up this year with the additional ladies, and it wasn't just extra ladies, it was talented ladies that come into the field this year.
Very much so, yeah. Matty Watson steps up. Oh, goes a little
Very
high.
lucky.
Only leaving the 4 pin, so catches a break there. We'll look to spare and maintain a little lead.
I would be buying a lotto ticket with that break.
Very much so.
That looked nasty off the hand.
Mm-hmm.
brisket is too fancy for Toowoomba residents.
All right, and he takes a
was
single
four.
pin spare and will maintain a tiny lead. Alicia sporting the same ball, so there'll be no ball change here. And we'll do it all by feel. And that looks pretty close, Dave. And apparently, again, I am wrong.
That definitely just tightens up this game again.
Yeah.
You know, with a spare here, it brings it from 3 pins back to 2. Matt is just chipping away one by one. Ratio of 10 pins and 8 pins left, Troy.
10
we'll
pins
get on
and
to
8
Ray
pins.
about that. We'll get see if he has that information.
I know personally that I run a lot of 10s anyway.
Yeah. So, some inside info there on Matt. He does have a good short game, so not as short as Ash Warren, but
Nothing's as short as Ash Warren.
well, Alicia's shorter.
Except
we
for
established
Alicia.
that.
But yeah, but she beat him, so it doesn't really matter.
Gabby's taller.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And she's the boss.
Yeah.
As Maddie steps up here in the 7th frame, looking to put the hammer down. And it looks pretty good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the infamous Tweed heads leave
of 4-9. Can you find Ray?
So Maddie looking to convert.
I did pick that up yesterday.
Did you cut that?
Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't.
Did you cut?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Then it's very
No, I didn't even make the first page.
It's a pointless comment.
Yeah, but I spared my big split. How'd you go with your 5, 7, 10?
I backed it up with a 4, 5, 7, 10. So. But it's okay, I made money. We have Alicia coming up here. Doesn't like it off the hand, and it gets a break. Taking advantage of Matt Watson's open, so...
A lot of times this weekend, that has been the difference between a good game and a bad game.
Pretty
Whether
much.
you catch that break or not.
Absolutely. Smacking the 5-7 out late, which I have no idea about.